Numbers by awkward fighters like of Larry Holmes. So Duke. Holmes right hand by Larry Holmes, the champion. Holmes is up on it. I don't like the way Smith is keeping that left hand. Remember Smith when he lost the fight, need to get hit, but it's something. Trying to make Smith drop that left hand. Which we keep harkening. The only time he really got to Bruno and bothered him was when he was on the ropes. Said he punches advice before this guy has good punching power. A little bit here in the second round. Possibly worse than it was in the first round. I think he's asking for trouble.
He set that punch up, obviously, right through this entire 2 rounds of the fight. And a little bit awkward so far. Because
a little bit of blood on the bridge of the nose. Well, quite naturally, Larry Holmes give angles, step side to side, combinations. Got that right hand in, and the left one to the body is going back into the head. In the corner. 1-2 punches. There's blood above the left eye of Smith. Holmes. His face. Holmes really worked. Missing very few jabs, although there's not any blood getting into the eye right. Smith, he knows exactly where he wants to be. Up with the right hand that was a little short. The eye incident. There was a good right hand.
there's that long jab of Smith, and you can look at it from
what Smith is doing. Keeping him in the center of the ring. He's caught his.
Compensates for his inexperience.
Gonna go, but when is it? There's another right hand by Smith. And another.
You'll see Smith now starting to rush the actual fight. If we can get a look at Bone Crusher Smith. Arm punch, I don't think it really hurt Larry. It was a heavy kind of a punch that just sort of got to have it, Larry, when the fight against
punch, but it was enough to. Smart as Fraser.
What happened? Smith is throwing the right hand too.
This corner has done a pretty good
momentum.
You can see Smith's.
Told Smith that
point out that Larry Holmes has the 7th round. He does not like this. It scares him.
So the upcut. That's what I mean.
Here in the 7th. Yeah, he didn't seem to be tired.
Really basically trying to pick his shots. Dale's right hand.
About it. Champion now. And he is angry. It's over the eye. Victory to be sure. Should it end because of that? They're intentional, but you hate to see it. Pumping in both these men. However, the blood does not appear to be flowing in it. There was a good look at Holmes' vest. Could get it in there. It could even come off the gloves of Smith. Take his head, and that would indicate that there is very nasty.
Yes, the left hook.
So now it is Holmes who is fighting Smith's fight. And another right hand. Unsteady legs. Smith. Still a lot of time in this round. And another right hand. And a good left round. Smith in this round. Larry Holmes is almost. There's a good right. They were giving him the old, you don't want to disappoint your wife and kids routine.
Trying to land a bomb.
Both these men are going to know they've been in a fight, I'll tell you that. There's going to
Because they're just looking for one big shot.
Face of Larry Holmes. So it's not really I would think so.
Even mid-martial arts. He's definitely his left hook. It doesn't
There was a good right.
It's very deceptive. A lot of power behind it.
And a good left hook by Holmes. 2 good punches by Holmes, and now the blood continues to pour.
And notice it worked.
And a good go too far. Smashing right hand, and the blood pulls, and it goes off.